So they'll be teaching us compound interest. This is the first method. Now, we're going to solve the compound interest for 3 years. Find the compound interest on 400 naira for 3 years at 10% per annum. Now, this method is going to consist of the principal, the interest, and the amount. It's going to show us. First, you have the principal plus interest equal to amount. The amount is in naira because amount, let me write this down somewhere. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Please take note of this. Amount is equal to principal plus interest, while simple interest is equal to PRT over 100. These two formulas are going to be very useful and important in this problem we're going to solve right now. Now I'm going to get the compound interest for 3 years. For the first year, the principal, the first amount of money you get or that is given to you is the principal. Now look at the first amount of money there is 400 naira. So we have 400 plus. Now to get the interest I'm going to use this formula. Principal times rate times time over 100. Now the principal is the 400 naira that was given to us times the rate is always in percent, so we have 10 as our rate times the time is in years. We have the time for 3 years, but the time is going to be 1 over 100. The time is 1 because you are going to do this for the given number of years. For the first year, 1. Second year, the time will keep on being 1. The main thing you need to know is that the number of years is telling you how many times you're going to do this. So just whenever you see time using this particular method, the time is going to be 1. Now let's get the interest. Remember that what I did here is from the formula of interest or simple interest. So 0 will cancel 0, 0 will cancel 0. 1 is our denominator here, which doesn't affect the remaining values. So 4 times 10 is 40, times 1 is still 40. So how is that? Here's going to be 40 naira as our interest. Now the principal plus the interest is going to give us 400 plus 40 is going to give us 440 under the naira. So no need to me to write naira again because the amount is already in naira. For the second year, now the amount at the end of the first year becomes your new principal. So I bring it 440 plus, we need to get the interest again. So the interest is now going to be, our principal is still this, 440 times 10 times 1 over 100. Remember that the rate is always 10% and your time is always 1 until you are done for the number of years you want to get. So let's get here. 0 will cancel 0 here. 0 can also cancel 0 here. So what is remaining is just 44 in our numerator and 1 in our denominator. 44 times 1 is 44 times 1 44 divided by 1 is still 44. So no need to waste so much time. Just 44 naira is remaining here. So when you add your principal plus this interest, which is going to give you the new amount. So 400 plus 4 plus 44 naira is going to give us 484. We have 484 naira as our new amount. Now we go for the last, which is the third year, because the question said you should find the compound interest for 3 years. Now for the third year, this becomes your new principal. 484 plus, we need to get the interest again. So have it at 484 times 10 times 1 over 100. 0 will cancel 0. Now 10 is going to divide 484 to give us 48.4 naira. 48.4 naira. Then when you add it, 484 plus 48.4 is going to give us, it is going to give us 532.4 naira. Remember that I'm not putting the naira sign because the amount is already in naira. Now you are done for the number of required years. They said for 3 years, the first year, the second year, and the third year. Now the compound interest is equal to final amount minus initial amount our final amount is 532.4 minus initial amount is the principal. The first amount of money is the initial amount, which was 400. So minus 400 naira, you can say 0.00. Now when you do this subtraction, you're going to get 132.40. That is in two decimal place. Okay, and that is how you solve compound interest. I hope you learned something important today. All right, in my next video, I'm going to teach you another alternative method. We call it the formula method. Thanks for watching. Bye.